Yo, what's up, everyone? Let's get my exposure a little bit better. There we go. Hey, everyone, welcome to episode 120, Six Figure Live. My name is Ben Hartley with Style and Story Creative and Six Figure Photography. Hanging out here in the video-ish, studio-ish kind of area, right? Yeah. It's like the video studio section. Victoria's in the house. What's up, girl? Let me actually, maybe I'll kind of give you guys a quick little tour. I'm working on filming something. What's up, Ben? I'm working on filming something for you guys. Carrie, how's it going, girl? I'm working on filming something for you guys. I'll explain it here in a minute, but let me hop out of the sexy light. Look at this ring light. Hold on. Let's check this ring light out. Oh, that thing. Dude, this ring light, by the way, you guys, quick side note here. I'm going off on tangents until people arrive. This ring light, I just updated my profile picture on Facebook. It's pretty dope. I shot it with the ring light. Ben Adams shot it with the ring light and the new Fuji. And so go check that out because I think it's like a really just like a great immediate quick lighting setup. And then, dude, this ring light costs like under $100, and it's really awesome. So anyhow, Chelsea's in the house. Carrie, Andrew, Victoria, a couple other people. You guys welcome. Look, if this is your first time joining, what's up? A lot of these people, I see you every day, and I freaking love it. Thank you so much, Victoria, Andrew, Carrie, Chelsea, for showing up. Look, the entire purpose of this is to give you guys inspiration and direction and do anything I can to help you because, as many of you know, it's really hard doing this. Amy Plum's here. It's really hard doing this every single day, trying to be a solopreneur and trying to build a business when we're at it alone. And so it's helpful to have someone who just kind of comes at you and just to even just relate to. And that's my hope. My hope is to give you guys some direction, help you learn from our failures and learn from our successes. The other great thing I love about just going live is it fills my heart. Like, I love going live with you guys is because I get to see, like, Carrie, I'm so happy that you love the inspiration that I give. Like, I really feed off of your gratitude, and it helps motivate me. When I come up here and I start telling you guys things and start yelling and I start getting all fired up, it's this exact same thing that happens when I'm on stage speaking. Like, I'm doing it for myself. It's reminders for myself. It's so I can't end up slipping down that slope where you just end up looking back, you know, a year from now and you're like, how the hell did I get here? It's really helpful for me. So cool, Chelsea. I'm so glad it's been inspiring. Thomas is here as well. Anyhow, you guys, hey, welcome. I sent out a second email to you guys today. On Monday, I sent one out. Today, I sent a second email out today. Who got it? Send some thumbs up, some hearts. A second email on how to, just another idea, another strategy to get new bookings. And honestly, look, it's also just a strategy if you're just starting out. And you're sitting on your hands and you're trying to figure out, how do I book more clients, or how do I build more portfolio, or how do I improve my website, or how do I get people to even just let me shoot them? It's a great way to just get your foot in the door and start shooting and creating work. Look, I understand some people will email me, they're like, Ben, this is free work. I was like, shut the fuck up. Are you sitting on your hands and not doing anything? Well, then go do free work until you can start making money, right? Sorry, I was like, what else are you doing? If you're not doing anything, do something, right? Do something. Anyhow, and it's a great way. It's what I did when I started. It's a great way to get bookings that you can pick. And so anyhow, hopefully you guys got that email. I'm doing one more for you guys on Friday that's going to be really awesome as well. Zach is in the house. Hey, Zach. Awesome, Carrie. I'm glad you got a chance to read it. Lots of hugs and kisses from Thomas, of course. Emo is awesome. Dude, super cool. Ryan, your fire's infectious, man. Sorry, sometimes I just get so fired up and just the F-bombs come out. Anyhow, hey, you guys. So here's the deal. I'm filming something I wanted to tell you guys about. Let me see. Let me grab this. I keep telling you guys about this over the last 6 months. I keep talking about it, but it's finally happening. Next week, I'm releasing this whole big video series on how we stay booked, how we get booked up for an entire year with amazing weddings. We already have, dude, we should get hey, Ben, yeah. Steven, we should get a tally of how many weddings we have now because it's in the 50s now, right? It's in the 50s. So anyhow, how we have 50 plus weddings already for this year that are amazing, amazing couples that we're excited to shoot, and that it's not all about money, but they are higher end clients. It's just what it is. Anyhow, and so I'm producing a whole course on how we do that. And so I'm wanting to give you guys ideas of some of the stuff that's in it. But dude, I'm doing the very last video for it. I've been filming these videos for like 6 months for you guys, and I'm doing the very last video. And it is entirely on the process that we take to build our word of mouth campaign, right? Within our clients, within our leads, to get people talking about us, and so to make sure that every person walks away with that 5-star experience of actually like having something to rave about. But apart from that, let me show you this thing. This is pretty cool. Let me see if I can turn this camera around. Apart from that, stuff in regards to like once a lead contacts us, our whole system for how we maintain that lead, and then once we actually do a pre-consultation booking and then the wedding coverage, the entire process that we take along the way, all the steps that we take literally step by step to just shower them with love. Dude, I'm always talking about value, right? I'm always talking about show up, give your clients value, give your leads value. This is like a systematic kind of approach to making sure that every checkbox is done for how we actually show up and provide value, and not just the value of delivering the pictures at the end of the process, right? That's like the given value. That's the thing that they expect. I'm talking about all the other things. And a lot of it too isn't, it's not like get them a halfway gift, buy them a candle at 2 months in. It's not that kind of stuff. So that's the video that I'm making. And so I'm finally, I'm so excited to have this thing all wrapped up for you guys. So that's what I'm up to. I'm going to make that real quick in this little video studio. Mikhail, hey man, how's it going? Awesome. I'm glad you got that email, dude. That's what I'm making for you guys. So here's the deal. I've also been editing some of those Fuji files. I've been talking a little bit about switching over to Fuji. I've been messing around with those a little bit. Maybe I'll try to dig in with you guys tomorrow with some of those Fuji files. But just once again, it's been incredible. They're really, really incredible files. I'm super excited about it. So I'll see if I can get in and edit a couple with you guys tomorrow. Friday, I'm going to do a Q&A Friday with you guys. I've already gotten a few questions that have come in. So please email me, message me, or be present on Friday. Let me know. And I'd love to help answer questions or thoughts or just talk to you guys on Friday. That'd be rad. Other than that, look for that next email Friday. If you're not a part of the newsletter, like I respect you guys. I respect your emails. And so it's just every now and then I'll drop you guys stuff. But Friday is going to be the last email I'm going to send in regards to another strategy, another technique to keep building your bookings, keep doing your leads, because it's February already. Up to February 25th or something like that is kind of like prime time for booking. And so help you guys with that. Lastly, let's see, I mean, they're going to do it at the end of next week or in 2 weeks. I want to do like an online live training with you guys for bridal shows and take you through everything with bridal shows. So expect that. My guess is actually not next week, but like Tuesday, the following Tuesday, I think I'm going to have some availability to hop in. I'll shoot you guys some emails so you can make sure that you don't miss that. So Victoria asks this. What made you switch to Fuji? Just curious. You guys know that I don't bullshit you. You get that, right? Like when I have something to say, if I have a product that I'm using, if there's a company or a service that I'm going to recommend, even when it comes down to like, if I have something to sell, to be 100% honest, I don't bullshit you. If I have something to sell, it's because I actually believe that you're going to make money in response to acquiring it, right? Same thing as, I'm not going to bullshit you, Victoria, in regards to why I switched. I've been on Canon since I started my career, and I just am I've been worn out by Canon being behind because of essentially like political financial reasons. They've kind of put themselves into this space that if they were to actually catch up to the other companies, that like entire departments would have to be severed. What I mean is this. Canon has been behind on lenses, getting beat out to Sigma. They've been behind in video, getting beat out to Sony. They've been behind in stills, getting beat out to Nikon, and now Fuji. And so the reason I switched to Fuji, yes, Canon blows. So there's that. The 5D Mark IV is amazing, by the way, you guys. 5D Mark IV is amazing, but for me to invest another like 3+ K into it, I needed something more. And my whole mentality over this last year. Here, let me put it this way. Photographers spend the first year to 3 years to 5 years to 10 years of their career acquiring gear, getting better lenses, getting better lighting setups, creating more creative work, and trying to make the most beautiful images. So that way they can do a number of things. That way they can get published. So that way they think they'll get more clients. So that way they can win awards, right? All this stuff. And so we spend all of our time and all of our career focused on that. And it's a journey that we all have to take, by the way. It's a journey that you have to take. And then you get to the end of that point, and there's the law of diminishing returns that kicks in that says, really, will the 200 f2 make my work that much better? Will a bigger speed light, will another modifier on my flash make my work that much better? And at a certain point, it starts to get in the way. At a certain point, you start lugging around all this bullshit on a wedding day, and you start missing moments. You start caring more about the artwork than you do the people. And again, you start having gear and metal and just shit in between you and the people that you're trying to build a relationship with and photograph. And for me, I wanted to take a kind of a drastic measure, a very minimalist approach, and show up on a day with a nice little camera and a couple lenses in my pocket, and just love the shit out of people and tell their stories with great authenticity, and work fast, work incredibly fast. Still get amazing shots, by the way. I'll show you the shots that I took on this thing. Still get amazing shots, but get amazing shots because they have humanity in them, because they tell a story. It's not losing creativity, by the way. It's changing the way that you think about creativity. So often, again, in that first 5-year period of time, we're thinking about creativity from a craftsman kind of a standpoint, creativity from photography's sake, right? I'm creative with my lighting. I'm creative with my lens choice. I'm creative with the weird things that I put in front of my lens. I'm talking about creativity in your storytelling, creative storytelling. Right? That's why I switched. It's because it's forcing me to be a more creative storyteller and to encourage me to care for people better. So that's the long-winded answer. I'm not like we could talk all day about dynamic range and gear and all that stuff, and I can carry that conversation. I just don't give a damn about it because the lens does what I need it to do. The camera does what I need it to do. So, okay. Let me see what I saw some people saying some things. What are you using for lighting with the Fuji? The Mark IV is just okay. Trust me, Ryan. We're just using little flashes, little speed lights. I'm using on the young Neo, little like speed lights. Victoria says that's deep but very helpful. Thanks for being transparent. There you go, girl. I know you didn't expect that. You expected me to be something all about the gear, and it's just not. It's just not about the gear. All right, you guys. I love you. Thanks for showing up. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll show you some of these Fuji files, and we'll kind of get into that, and then look for my email on Friday. We'll go from there. See you guys. Cheers.